5 years, let's say 5 years, something like that. And together they made something special happen. And yeah, it's hard to talk so that I would somehow hide the person, so I don't even care about that. I have a friend who lives all around the world. He sometimes lives in Sweden, sometimes in Serbia, sometimes in Brazil, sometimes in the US, and we always stay in contact. He's a super cool guy. And he told me that, okay, send me a message that I'll be called or something. He said to me that we're going to do a seminar in Serbia. I'm like, okay, never been to Serbia, but whatever. And he's like, yeah, there's some cool guys here, so come to Serbia. And I went there, and he was telling me that he has one student in the Serbian gym where he was training that he likes a lot, and he's super passionate about jiu-jitsu, and he loves jiu-jitsu in a weird way, like I love jiu-jitsu. Not many people love it as much. People love it, but not as much. But he loves it as much as I do. And I think like one day before, or the same day when I did the seminar, he injured his shoulder and pretty badly injured it. And he wasn't able to attend the seminar, but he was there watching, and he was like this little kid there, like watching every move I do and asking and looking and being like, oh, I fucking love it. And like it was so funny. And I talked with him a lot, and he was so sorry about the fact that he couldn't train. But we still connected and we talked a lot. Then we stayed in contact. We started sending messages. He was sending me messages, and we were talking about jiu-jitsu and maybe technical aspects and technical things and details and video sending and everything. Then I went to Amsterdam training camp, and he already told me that he's going to be there too. And we spent time there. He was training the whole time. A lot of people, when they go to Amsterdam training camp, they do other things too. But he was in the gym the whole time, and we were just talking jiu-jitsu non-stop and learning things. And then he came to Tampere, and then we met in Amsterdam and in Tampere, and then he called me to Serbia, and we went back and forth. And he had the dream of creating the first Tampere school in Serbia. And it's not the easiest choice. Anyways, like trying to make a living from jiu-jitsu and make it a profession is not that simple. It's a pretty hard choice to make, but he was showing to me that he actually wants it enough that it's possible to do it. But there's a rule that you can only start a Tampere school officially when you're a black belt. It wasn't like that back in the day when I started, but it changed because there's a lot of black belts now, and I think it's a good thing to have it. But he wasn't a black belt, but I felt that he's more than ready to start his journey, and everything was lined up. He had the space, everything was fine. So I called Eddie, and I sent Eddie Bravo some messages, and I was telling him that we're gonna start a school in Serbia, and he was like saying that yeah, let's do it, that's fine. And then when it was almost finished, and I was saying that okay, so he's a brown belt still, but we're gonna do it. And Eddie told me that but we have the rule of you have to have a black belt. I'm like, yeah, I know about this, but in this case we have to make an exception to this rule. And he was like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm 100% sure, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be more than fine, and let's do it. And he was like, he believed me, and he was like, okay, let's do it. Then immediately after that, in the ADCC, I told this person to go to Eddie's gym and meet up with him and show what I was talking about. And he went there, and the next time I saw Eddie, like 3 days later, the first thing Eddie said to me, he came to me like, Lauri, what the fuck? Like now I know what you mean. I'm like, yeah, I told you. So yeah, he impressed Eddie there. He impresses everybody when he comes to the jiu-jitsu classes or he goes to his gym. He's a super welcoming, super heartfelt person. His community he's created in Serbia is something completely different from the other gyms in Serbia. Serbia is still a couple of years back from Finland, so a lot of the schools are die-hard, blood and tears, I don't know, whatever, like insane, like macho gyms. And he felt that there's a need for technical jiu-jitsu with a good community where people have fun and train hard but still have fun and have good relations with each other. And that's what he's done. And it's insane how in 2 years he started from zero, and now he has over 100 students, and there's like articles about his school in like it's insane what happened in this only short time. And the funny thing about this is that still to this day, not maybe every day, but let's say 2 or 3 times a week, I get a message from him that, oh, I still can't believe this. This is the best life. Like, how can life be like this? And this is only the beginning. It's like his hype messages, and I get these. It's like always like 5 messages like this, only like hyping how this is the best thing ever to happen to him, and he's so happy about it. And yeah, I'm more than proud of him, and he deserves this.
Yeah, I would say that he is like another version of Lauri, like the same fire with jiu-jitsu. Maybe this is a little bit more nicer, you know? Yeah, but like just a sweetheart, but the beast. So I like the combination, it's fun. I just, this is so amazing person, amazing jiu-jitsu, nothing else than respect. I really love this guy.
Can I say?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember when he was here last time, or I'm not sure if he's been here in between, but when I roll with him, it felt like I'm threading my head through a noose, and then it's, so it's like what do you call it? He's loose until he's not. So it's a noose. And I remember those rolls still. I think we had 2 rolls with him, and I was super annoyed. I gotta say, I'm super annoyed. And I think it's fair to say that it's like a matter of personal love also in rolling. Especially back in the day when Lauri was more into leg locking and stuff. So he does to the upper body what Lauri does to the lower body with the noose in him. Yeah.
Dan, black belt.
I've been thinking a lot about if I should say anything, what I should say. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you're tired as fuck. I'm so incredibly happy to be a part of this organization and to be able to actually share our love for jiu-jitsu, and to honestly to hear such nice words, guys. Really, thank you so much. I don't want to take too much of your time. Thank you, everyone. Hope you had fun.